Dua Lipa's one-off Porsche GT3 RS collaboration is the kind of car announcement that feels both surreal and completely fitting. Here's a globally adored pop phenomenon working with Porsche to design a car that's loud, bold, and unapologetically playful, all while channeling the spirit of her artistic identity. This isn't your stock candy apple red or monochrome RS. This is a Porsche that wears its personality like a statement piece, and it's about to be auctioned for charity. Let's dive into what makes this GT3 RS far more interesting than your average supercar sale. At first glance, the car turns heads. Underneath, it's a 911 GT3 RS, a platform revered for its naturally aspirated screaming 4.0-liter flat-six, track-savvy suspension, and rear-wing silhouette. But up close, you realize this is a Porsche Roaring '20s cardigan spun through a kaleidoscope. Originally built in Arctic gray, the car was transformed by Lipa into a canvas of turquoise, red, gold, and dark green. That flamboyant palette draws immediate parallels to historic Porsche race livery, yet is entirely fresh, and homage with a vibrant twist. Emblazoned across the sides and hood is the wording, Dua Lipa install, in gold, German for racing stable, branding the car in her style. Some might call it over the top, but that's half the point. It refuses to go unnoticed, inviting second glances and selfies from Monaco's boulevard cafes to the halls of car shows. And that working of Lipa's musical sensibility into the Porsche DNA is how this collaboration transcends a standard special paint job. Porsche left no stone unturned. The Trackspec Weissach Package is aboard, trading steel for carbon fiber to save about 30 pounds. It includes the Clubsport Package, complete with roll cage, racing harness, and fire extinguisher, plus a front axle lift system for negotiating steep curbs. Then, there are the Porsche ceramic composite brakes, titanium grates that stop the 502 horsepower car with crisp confidence. Beneath the loud bodywork, the GT3 RS remains all razor-sharp and knife-ready. Despite its flamboyant exterior, the interior is far less theatrical: black leather with red stitching, a red tachometer, and extensive carbon fiber trim. The design is grounded in performance, reminding the driver that this is still a track car. But those red accents tie the cabin back to the exterior palette, creating visual harmony, not discord. There are no cartoonish inserts, no Tiffany blue seatbelts, just serious craftsmanship with thoughtful flourishes. Now imagine this car tearing through Monte Carlo during Grand Prix weekend, as Lipa herself was reportedly seen doing. Far from a showroom ornament, the car has 3,270 miles, 5,264 kilometers, under its belt, proof that it's been driven and enjoyed. That mileage sits well within the range Porsche collectors often embrace, low enough to signal exclusivity, but enough miles to confirm it's not just a museum piece. Which brings us to the auction. RM Sotheby's is handling the sale, expecting to pull in over 400,000 euros, around $470,000 US. That's right in line with rare low-mileage GT3 RS examples stateside. But here's the difference. This vehicle isn't just rare, it comes strapped to a foundation. All proceeds go to Dua Lipa's Sunny Hill Foundation, which supports arts and culture projects in Kosovo and beyond. In the same moment that this GT3 pulls onlookers with its visuals, it also pulls heartstrings with its purpose. It's intriguing to see a mainstream artist get this level of creative latitude from Porsche. These kinds of collaborations usually come with a lot of red tape and caution. Lipa and Porsche pushing for vivid colors, bold messaging, and unapologetic personality reflects mutual confidence. She trusts Porsche, and Porsche trusts her. That trust underlines something special. This GT3 RS isn't a celebrity vanity badge. It's a true cross-pollination of automotive excellence and creative expression. Imagine being the next owner. You're not just buying a high-performance Canadian-built Porsche, You're buying pop star provenance, colorful flair, and the knowledge that your money is going to charity. At events, it'll stop conversations. Track days will become photo shoots. Meetups will be memories. It's the kind of high-profile statement that few modern Porsches can match without leaning on heritage or bespoke coachwork. This is contemporary cool. From a cultural perspective, the GT3 RS underscores how electric is not always the only future of automotive personalities. Yes, EVs are advancing, but there's still room for visceral, analog artwork like this. It's your bumper being Louis Armstrong solo, vivid, irreverent, traceable. The fact that an electric metallic artist like Lipa attaches her name to it rather than a silent EV underscores that performance cars still resonate with heritage, emotion, and personal identity. The sale is more than a car auction. It becomes an event. Potent visuals, high horsepower, pop culture, and philanthropic goodwill. It's rare a GT3 gets this kind of fanfare without aftermarket umbrellas or Aston Martin-level badging. Yet here it is, a flash of turquoise, a bop of red, the whisper of a track-ready six-cylinder, and a charitable mission. If you're a Porsche enthusiast, you see the GT3 RS as mechanical poetry, naturally aspirated, rear-driven, utterly pure. If you're a Dua Lipa fan, you see personal design input and big-picture cultural influence. If you're a charity lover, you see a meaningful impact attached to horsepower. Somehow, all these viewpoints converge in one visually loud, mechanically precise, emotionally resonant package. In a navigation world now being electrified and autopilot, this GT3 RS is a reminder that some roads still belong to art and intent, not algorithms. It's a canvas on wheels, as much as a capable track machine. And through this car, Lipa reminds us that audacious ideas can bring people together, as long as brands are brave enough to trust artists with their icons. When bidding opens, someone out there, maybe a collector, maybe a fan, will drive this GT3 RS home. No matter what mood they're in, it'll exert an impact. Its rattling mechanical detail, its colorful paintwork, its charitable ripple effect, those things won't fade with an idle engine. They'll carry on every time the owner steps inside. And maybe that's the greatest noise the new GT3 makes. One of expression, cross-pollination, and legacy.